Good morning, Pats fans, and welcome inside the Brand Center as we preview for today's 2 o'clock puck drop between your Pats and the rival Moose Jaw Warriors. My name is Dante DeCarry, and he's Drew Posty, and the Pats are looking to rebound from Friday's 4-2 loss against Moose Jaw. So it's a rematch here in the Trans-Canada Highway Clash today. Kelton Pine was marvelous, of course, Drew, on Friday night. 31 saves on 35 shots, kept the Pats in it, thought he weathered the storm early on in the hockey game. The Pats also getting goals from Brax Shantz and Tanner Howe as well.
Yeah, it's always nice when you get your captain back. Zachary Shantz did score less than a minute into that hockey game, and you're right, Kelton Pine played well, making 31 saves. There was a lot of guys that were making their season debut for the Regina Pats. The Vaughn twins were back, and as you mentioned, Tanner Howe. So it's a little bit of a feeling out period, maybe, even though you're familiar with those guys. And the Pats, if they can find a way to stay out of the penalty box tonight, I know they killed off every penalty they faced in Moose Jaw, but that can zap a lot of momentum out of you. So if they can stay out of the box, they could have a much better result tonight. Yeah,
that's a pretty good point. Of course, Drew, you and I did the game last Saturday in the Pats home opener, and after the game, Ryan Smith pointed out that the Pats need to stay out of the penalty box, need to stay disciplined. Some undisciplined penalties in Moose Jaw, but good thing the penalty kill was able to go 5 for 5. But staying on the special teams topic, the Pats have scored a power play goal in all 3 games to start the season.
Yeah, and it was Tanner Howe getting the power play goal in the third period the other night, and he's going to get a lot of points when he's out there on the power play. It has worked for them so far. A lot of nights they'll go with 5 forwards on the first unit, and it makes it for an exciting power play, absolutely.
Well, on Friday night, the Pats were actually able to pull the goalie for the final 3 minutes and 30 seconds of the game. Moose Jaw did not score. Tanner Howe had a beautiful back check, dove and took the puck away from Rylan Kovacevic to keep the game tight at a 2-goal deficit, and then he came back the other way and hit the crossbar. Is that just an example on why he's a second-round pick of the Pittsburgh Penguins?
Yeah, he's really known for his two-way hockey. He does everything out there. He'll block shots, he'll score goals, he'll make nice passes, and like you mentioned, make those diving saves. So even play a little bit of net if you want to call it that. So yeah, absolutely. He's becoming known as a really, really good two-way hockey player, not just in the Western Hockey League, but in the pro ranks as well.
Well, moving on to Zachary Shantz, who now has 3 points in his first 3 games to start the season.
He was one of those guys I talked about before the season started. He's 19 now, and we might see a bit of a breakout year from Zachary Shantz. He played so well in that playoff series against Saskatoon a couple years ago. If he keeps it up, then yeah, he could surprise a lot of people with the numbers that he puts up.
All right, good stuff, Drew. Make sure to get those tickets online at reginapats.com. Doors open at 1 with puck drop at 2 o'clock. And as you come into the Brand Center today, make sure to head to the Regina Pats store and pick up these orange Regina Pats Every Child Matters shirts, going to a great cause. So head to the Regina Pats store to get those shirts while they are available, and I'm sure they're going to go off the shelves really fast. Again, puck drops at 2 o'clock with doors open at 1. Get those tickets at reginapats.com, and we'll see you at the Brand Center this afternoon.